All right, it's part two. I have 37 minutes on my phone. Sarah? Yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. Sarah? The deal for Amazon's 80/20. I'm not going any. I'm not going any higher than that, Sarah. I take 80, they take 20. It's a fair deal, obviously. For the merch and the Fork and Boy movie. Yeah. Sarah? All right, what about 75/25? No, 80/20. Peter's taking a good chunk of the pie, so I want 80%. Like the money I'm paying Peter is I don't know a few percent of the money. I don't know 3-4% of the money. And it's, I'm gonna be made. And you also have the royalties maybe the actors. After I give everyone royalties, I'm probably taking maybe 74 or 75% of the money because Peter's taking a good chunk of the money, man. $500 at the box office. That's a good chunk of it. That's why I'm not giving him any more. I'm not gonna give him like 10% of my money. It's fucking crazy. I make 6 billion. I'm not gonna give you 600 million. That's 10. That's almost 10%, 8% of the money. Hence why I'm taking 80. Yeah, and hence why after Zanes, I'm never doing that again. I'm never gonna what have give all my stars royalties. Only for Zanes. Zanes is a special story. But for all my other movies, only the A-listers who get royalties. The B-listers and writers don't get shit. Sorry. Zanes is my special story. That's why I want to pay the actors royalties. That way they work their asses off when they destroy the role. By the way, the Bernard Hill, the actor I was thinking of for for Eli, he passed away. The King Théoden actor for Lord of the Rings, he passed away like yesterday. Rest in peace, man. Yeah, he passed away at 79 years old. He died. Sad, man. I was considering him for Eli, but I mean, I think John Miles Davis is a better Eli, anyways. But yeah. What worries me about him though is his age. He's like 78, 79 now. By the time he feels Zane's, he'll be in his mid, maybe late 80s. Peter's Ivan, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it. He's blind by screen for the movie. I'm saying we'll have Church. We'll make sure he's fine. We'll be fine, Ivan. He's blind by screen, Peter. Yeah, Peter. I'm worried he won't make it to the premiere. Ivan, he'll make it. Don't worry about it, man. He'll be fine. I'm saying he's blind by screen for the movie. Yeah, he's blind by screen, Peter. After the movie. Yeah, the garbage truck is coming by. He's blind by screen for the movie. Yeah, Peter. Blind by screen. Yeah. Why is he blind? I mean, because he wants to make the best movie possible. Obviously. Yeah, he got paid. He works his ass off. He wants to. He's a perfectionist. He wants to make the best movie possible. That's why he's blind by screen for the movie. Yeah. He's blind by screen for the movie. Yeah. We find Ivan. Don't worry about it. I was like, oh, yeah, Peter. Ivan, you have to trust me. He'll make it. Don't worry about it. We find. I'm like, Peter. What if he doesn't? Ivan, he'll make it. Don't worry about it, man. But I'm gonna have other actors read for the part two because John Rhys Davis is a bit old. That's what worries me about him. He might not make it to the premiere, and I don't want to get this horrible news. Like halfway through pre-production, he passed away, and I have to cast a new actor. It's gonna really piss me off. A sad moment, and it's also gonna piss me off. Yeah. Sarah, that's my point. Yeah. Some Sarah. That's why. That's what worries me about John Rhys Davis, obviously. But I think he's the best candidate to play Eli. He even kind of looks like my significant other. Yeah. Kind of looks like her. Yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah. Ivan, can I get a bit more of that? Ivan, I'm like, Peter, no. $500 is enough. I'll pay you more money. You're fucking greedy, man. Yeah. He just signed like an $850 million deal. Well, but if he's greedy, if he's really greedy, I'll give him 150 for the merch, and then now he's signed closer to a 900, 890, $900 deal. But anything over that is he's pushing it. He's being greedy, obviously. Because now he'll try and push for his billion. I'm like, no, Peter. I'm not going to give you this paycheck. You're fucking greedy. That's a deal, Ivan. This is all the way for the rings. Yes. This is all we move for the rings. So that's the deal for us, Ivan. His agent is getting paid too. Agents walking away with, I don't know, 50, $60 million of Peter's money. A lot of big paycheck for the agent, dude. That's why the agent will be happy. Ivan, that's a good deal for us, Ivan. You're very generous. This is more than what he made for The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I'm like, yes. Obviously. Ivan, can I get maybe $200 for my base? I'm like, no. 85 million Canadian, which is 101 million New Zealand money, $100 million deal, New Zealand money. That's good enough for 4 years of work. I'm not paying more money. You don't make this in Hollywood. Yeah, I make like my 20 in Hollywood for my base, and that's it. And I'm paying you 100 million in your New Zealand money for your base. So stop being fucking greedy, Peter. I'm sorry. It's a deal, Ivan. That's a good deal for me. I'm saying, yeah. He sets my deal. I'm saying, yeah. Ivan, what budget are you giving me for the movie? 1.2 billion for doing dollars. It's like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Ivan, you don't have to put $400 million towards salaries. Put like $150 million towards salaries. That's good enough, Ivan. I'm like, no, Peter. If I put $150 million, that means I have to pay the crewman like 45. Ivan, that's good enough. The computer found some money, Ivan. I'm like, Peter, man, stop being blinded by a group for the movie. No, 45K is not that great. I have families to feed. Make sure you pay them 150K, and I have to cut the actor's salary in half. Obviously, if I have a $150 million budget, I can still pay the actors that the rich salaries, but the crewman salaries I have to cut it like to 40K, 40K to make it work. But if you pay the crewman 40K, they're not going to work as hard for Peter, and you might get liars appearing out of nowhere, cheesy visual effects, that kind of stuff, because they're not getting paid. Lord of the Rings crewman made shitty money, hence why you had some cheesy stuff in the movie. The liars appearing out of nowhere, the cheesy CGI in The Return of the King. You know what I'm saying? Cheesy quality in your movie, yeah. Obviously, because Peter's blind by your movie, all he cares about is his paycheck and the movie. He doesn't really care about the other people's salaries, obviously. He's blind by his greed. Ivan, like, pay them like 80K, that's good enough. 50K, 30K, that's pretty good, Ivan. Yeah, that's not bad for you, Ivan, that's good enough. You gotta watch for your budget, Ivan. They should be going more towards visual effects, Ivan. He's blind by his greed, or for his paycheck, right? I'm like, no, Peter, man. Pay them 150K, that way they work hard for you to get rid of the movie. I know what I'm doing. I'm sorry? Ivan, 150K is crazy. Like, you're draining your budget, Ivan. Peter, I have enough. 1,500 people is enough. I have enough, Peter. I have to pay these crewmen 150K. And the supervisors, you pay them 200, 250, 270K. Most of the supervisors I'll pay 200K because I gotta watch my budget. But some of them you can pay 300. Like Richard Taylor, I can pay him 300,000. He makes 350K in New Zealand money, 360K in New Zealand money. That's a good paycheck for him. Pay Richard Taylor a nice $300,000. That's a good paycheck for him. Yeah, I mean, that's a good paycheck. If he's found that money, you know, people tell me that. Yeah, he's buying my movie. Yeah, it's actually funny. Yeah. So, Sarah? Yeah. Mel paid for his million base, 270 to $80 million of the box office profit royalties, and like $45 million for the merch. So he signed like a 370 million deal, which is like a 275 million American deal. Mel Gibson signed about 270 million American deal. It's a massive contract for him. That's almost a $300 million deal for Mel Gibson. Not make as much as Peter, but he's still signed a massive deal, Mel Gibson, a $207 million deal. It's a massive contract for him. I'm not paying him as much as Peter because he's not as big as Peter. Peter's worth more than him, right? His net worth is a portion of Peter's. It's like a quarter of Peter. Peter's worth like 1.5, 1.8 billion. About $1.5 billion he's worth. Mel's worth 400 million. So his net worth is like a quarter of Peter, about a quarter of Peter's net worth. That's why I'm paying him less. But Mel's still expensive. He's in demand like a 300 million deal. He's greedy too, obviously. Obviously. I told you, if I make like 15, 14 billion off my, I make 13, 14, 15 billion off my book, I'll give Peter 600 million of the royalties, 650 maybe, and Mel I can give him like 350 million of the royalties. I can up Peter's merch to 150 million, and pay him 650, and he signed his billion deal. And Mel Gibson I can up his royalty to 350. I can up his merch deal to maybe 65. Now Mel signed like a 300 plus million deal in American money, and Peter signs his billion deals. But chances are I'm going to make my 9-10. So Peter will not be getting that money, and Mel will not be getting that money from Sarah. You don't want these guys ripping you off, or but they take a good percentage of your money, man. You gotta be careful, especially for the box office. You gotta be careful. Sarah. You have to be careful. Yeah. After this, I'm gonna go take a shower and go to the bank. Hopefully, they accept me. They give me a new card, man. Man, I need that card. Yeah. Sarah. Yeah. Will Peter be doing dirty work? Yeah, if I choose Peter or Mel, obviously, they're going to be doing dirty work, but it's not the kind of work that the other guys are doing, obviously. Like, Peter will be handling the script with me. We got to work on that script like 5 days a week for like 3 hours every day in the morning. We get our breaks now. At 12 o'clock, it's lunch. Everyone eats lunch. Peter, the limo driver, takes Peter on to the luxury buffet. They eat their lunch for an hour, and they come back to the office, and we do um, board meetings for the concerts in the other building, my nice building, obviously. With John Howe and all, we discuss what we want the characters world to like, and they show us all the sketches that they made. Yeah, for the concerts. Then Peter has to go home and take his notes for the script. Motor has to help him out. His wife Fran can help him out. And then the next day it's the same routine. And Fridays we don't do concert arts in the afternoon. We do business calls. Peter has to help me with all the business calls, the main things. The only main thing Peter will not handle is set building. That I'll have my two script developers handle. Once the concert arts are all done, they can now make the calls for all the stuff for the sets, to build the sets, obviously. But the costumes, armor, weapons, machines for the masks, the film IMAX cameras are going for the cameras, the food, the kitchen equipment, the visual effects technology, the IMAX cameras, over the cameras, obviously, the hotel party, Bridge Rock Resort for the Red Card event, the 2-day party. Peter has helped me the calls for all that. So, Sarah. It's not just one call. No, like, we have to like constantly. This might take a few months just to order all that because you have to constantly keep tabs with the business companies. Yeah, it's not like I make like one call and that's it. No, like they're gonna call me back. We keep tabs, like most likely, right? Yeah, but it's dirty work. But it's not the kind of work the other guys are doing. The other guys are doing much more dirty work than what than me, my student, other than Peter and all them. So I'm sorry. Yeah, Peter's like, Ivan, why don't we rent the digital ones? I'm like, Peter, I don't want digital cameras. Ivan, digital's good, man. Peter, I don't want your Hobbit look, man. Your Hobbit was filmed in movies were filmed in digital. I don't like that look. It looks too computery. No, I want to rent the film ones. Like Christopher Nolan, he uses IMAX cameras. I believe for Dunkirk, he filmed it in IMAX film. Yeah, I want IMAX film, not IMAX digital, Peter. I'm saying, huh? We can rent a good 16 cameras. That's enough for the movie. Is that enough, Peter? It's enough. Yeah, Peter, I don't want to waste money and rent like 28 cameras. No, that's going to affect my budget. 16 IMAX cameras are fucking expensive. There's 16K a week to rent for one camera. Obviously. So I can do the math here. If 16,000 times 52, that's 1 year, right? So let's assume it takes me 1 year to film Xanus. 16,000 times 52. Yeah. So to rent one camera, guys, will cost me $832,000 just to rent one IMAX camera for 1 year. So now take this. So 16,000 times 16 is 256,000. So it's costing me 256,000 a week to rent all 16 cameras. Now you times that by 52. How much it costs me? $13 million. If my math is right. Yeah, $13,312,000. It will cost me to rent 16 cameras. $13 million. Fucking prices. That's enough cameras, obviously. It's still pocket change. I have a big budget, but $13 million is a lot of money. You also have the equipment for the cameras, which can cost me another maybe $1.5 million. The equipment for the cameras is going to cost me maybe another $1.5 million to rent all the equipment for the cameras, the camera stands, lighting equipment, sound equipment, all that stuff. So sorry. That's why 16 cameras per year is enough. I'm not renting any more cameras. So sorry. And I want you renting film ones, not digital. You have to listen to me. So, because Peter might push for digital, I might Peter. No, I don't want digital. I want film cameras. The film ones. So give me a sec, guys. I have to use the bathroom. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut this camera off, and you guys will see me on part 3. Give me a second, guys. Don't hang me, son.